10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh my goodness!
1, go.
Marcus Rashford, 1-1! You loser! Manchester United are in trouble. What is wrong with this guy? Oh man!
The kit is causing eye damage and it's confusing the other players.
Right now, we're getting peppered. Oh my goodness, guys! For free!
It dove over the ball. It pushed the ball in. It did everything but keep the ball on. This brother is the biggest waste of talent I've ever come across in football.
Ay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here. Another week of United Tropics, and we've got more problems than not. First and foremost, big up to everybody in the comments. I see Paxton, I see Rich, Eagle-Eyed Football, I see William as well. Big up yourself, big up Realest, and big ups to our guest, man like Roland, coming over from Prozone Sports. How you doing?
Come on.
Bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Hey, thank you, man, for letting me come on and discuss some Man United, bro, because, hey, I've been going mad, bro. The team has been making me look bipolar, fam. 1 week, everything good. The next week, it's a madness. I don't know what to say anymore, fam. Like, you know what I mean? I'm lost. But big up to everybody. Big up to CM and Realest for letting me come on the podcast, fam.
Man, big up yourself, bro. Thank you for coming through as well. Realest, how you feeling, man?
Brother, I prefer not to speak, bro. I can't speak, bro. This team is killing me, bro. Bro, you brother, you know, the game was 12:30 for you, man. Brother, it was 7:30 in the morning, bro. 7:30 in the morning to watch that. Come on, bro. You can't be doing this. This is not right, fam. It's not good for your health, bro. Imagine waking up from your sleep, bro, just to get in front of a TV to lose your mind from minute one, bro. Bro, that's not right, bro. You shouldn't be having to deal with that, bro. And it's worse that you have to pay money to see this shit. Imagine going to the stadium week in, week out. At this point, you're just paying for experience, bro. Oh, I've just been to the stadium. That's all you're paying for now.
International fans are suffering, and if you don't know what we're talking about, well, here it is. Manchester United lost 3-1 away from home at the G-Tech Community Stadium against Keith Andrews' Brentford side. It was a embarrassing performance, to say the least. Goals from Igor Thiago, 2 goals from him, and Matthias Jensen sealing it up. Benjamin Sesko did get his first Manchester United goal, but ultimately it was all in vain, as Ruben Amorim advances to a Premier League record of 9 wins in 33 games. Pressure piling up. In the second half of the show, we'll speak about potential replacements, but right now we're here to speak about the game, and we can start with our guest. Ronan, what did you think of the performance?
So, I mean, after the Chelsea game last week, we all woke up early anticipating that this team would start aggressively and, you know, kind of continue the momentum from the week before against Chelsea, right? So the team news at the beginning of the day, for me, I was a little bit lost, but I understood it. I was like, okay, Brentford, they do play with a lot of long balls, and so you need Harry Maguire in there so that he can deal with the aerial threat. However, they also counter-attack very quickly. And if there's spaces and in the channels now, Harry Maguire is not going to be the defender that's going to help you out in those situations. You needed Euro to start. I don't understand why he didn't start, because he didn't start against Chelsea. So he should have started in this game. If we're being totally honest, he's been the best player for us this season. We're being honest. He didn't start. Obviously, then there was the question mark on whether Mainoo was going to start or whether Ugarte was going to start because of Casemiro's suspension. In my eyes, I was like, Mainoo's not starting. We already know what it is, isn't it? Ugarte's starting. And Ugarte started. And then obviously that first 20 minutes, it was a shambles. Like, you know, that first goal, I'm just trying to figure out where my man was running to, fam. Like, what was that? I'm trying to figure out where he was running to, fam. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, and then and then when the ball dropped, yeah, I'm expecting like Bayern there to at least come off his line. He stayed there the whole time. Like the finish was mad. It was a good finish, but you gotta engage, bro. Like you can't stand on your line. You can see there's so much space in between you and the defenders now at this point. A man is broken free. You gotta engage, close down the angle, make it difficult. He doesn't do it. Second goal, Cunha is saying it's a foul. I don't think it's a foul. It's 50-50. Like it could get called, I don't know. But then they go on, they score again. And once again, it was just so weak though. It was just like it was so easy to get that chance in, and then they score. And then the one thing that I think that I didn't like from United attacking wise is they were very hesitant. Like they were scared to play. Like Ugarte, he was allergic to a forward ball. He was hiding, right? So let's put that to the side. We know that he's not as good as what we paid for. But Bruno was the one that shocked me the most, because even he was hesitating. I saw him time after time taking a touch, waiting. And for me, that speaks to coaching. They're being coached to play like this. Like to not to hesitate, but they're overthinking the instructions that the coaching staff have given them in attacking patterns. You can see it. Like that was the game where I was like, oh, okay, now I understand that you're overloading these guys with too much information, and so they're scared to make a mistake, and so they will hesitate before doing something on an attacking pattern, right? And like, yeah, it was a bad day. Should the guy got sent off, Collins? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
He should. It's a red card, but you know. And then shout out to Keith Andrews, man. I don't even know his name, yeah, because he did a tactical sub, like to waste more time.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing about it is that like the biggest takeaway for me is just that you let a guy who was a set piece coach. This is his 6th game in his managerial career. You let him out tactically, fam. That tells you everything you need to know. When United win games, yeah, we're not talking about how like this season, the games we won. We're not talking about how well we play. We're talking about, oh, we're only 3 points off of top 4. You know, the XG is high. You know, we got the most shots on target. We got the most touches in the opposition box. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about how they're playing. If we're having to do that, it's probably time to end it, innit? Like, you know, we're not talking about how well the team is playing. Like, we're talking about other things that are affecting the thing. Like, it's over, man.
And you know what? I'm glad you say that, bro, because there was a lot of chatter, right? Especially when it comes to Manchester United. What do you want to see heading into last season? What do you want to see heading into this season? I want to see the team playing well. I want to see the development of the team being able to perform in a multitude of scenarios, especially game time scenarios against different levels of opposition, and being able to hold their own and maintain their tactical setup. Meanwhile, like dominating certain aspects of the game, whether that be the midfield battle, being able to create chances and good chances at that, because you know we see a lot of these stats surrounding certain players, right, where we say they've created this much amount of chances, and this is not for me to refute. For example, Bruno is one of those guys where his chance creation stats are very high, very favorable for a player, and which is why we hold him to this high regard. But at the same time, when we're watching the game, we don't exactly see clear-cut opportunities being carved out, opportunities inside the area. You know, sometimes they result to low percentage shots from outside the box or from angled areas where realistically we're not expecting them to hit the back of the net. So again, it's a shame that we've reached this point under another manager where we're looking at him and we're saying, when he first came into the club, we was ranting and raving about the way he was going to transform Manchester United in terms of the way we played, the dynamism that could have potentially came into the club if we factored in some of the players that we had at the time. But it seems like we've taken multiple steps backwards not just in the way we play, but also in the fact that when we look at the young players that, you know, over a year ago, 2 years ago, were looked at as centerpieces, cornerstones to build around. One of them's gone to Chelsea, and the other one is being frozen out of the team, saying that he's competing with a player that realistically is never going to be dropped in Bruno Fernandes, and he's not going to be put in the position of Emmanuel Ugarte or Casemiro. So there are so many factors, and plus the statistics are not backing up Ruben Amorim either. When we look at all of the negative statistics, just said 9 wins in 33 league matches, and there are more that comes with those statistics as well. And then you watch the game. Final part is you watch the game. So, I mean, Realest, what have you got to say, bro?
Bro, it's an abusive relationship, you know. Bro, every year, bro, we decide, you know what, yeah, I'm not putting up with this shit, bro. And every year we sit there and watch the same shit and get stressed out, bro. Brother, we grew up as fans watching football and enjoying it and going outside after and trying shit you see on TV from the games, bro. Brother, when you watch this stuff, bro, you don't even want to see half time, bro, because you don't want to watch that much. It's so dead, bro. Our team, we used to be the big team, you know, big dogs, Man United. Now we're just there, bro. Anyone that's come there and say, oh, we play next week, United, yeah, 3 points. Bro, that's how Fergie used to look at all the other teams, bro, especially Spurs, bro. Oh, that's 3-point lane. Now you come to Old Trafford. Oh, that's light work. This brother was a set-piece coach, bro. Man's out there schooling you. Who's getting big P's, bro? We paid all this money to get you out of Sporting to come over here and do this shit. Nah, man. I'm not having that, bro. We getting abused. We getting violated. And we getting finessed, bro. Because these men are taking our monies, bro. Are nonsense. Some of us paying for Sky packages and all this shit to watch these games, bro. And just getting finessed, bro. Nah, it's not nice, bro. It's not nice, bro.
In this day and age, people are being forced to pay for TNT Sports, Sky Sports, Amazon Prime Video. What else is it, bro? What they're paying for subscriptions in the USA with VPNs.
Bro,
this is
all
how
we getting from
just
this.
to watch 3 p.m. kickoffs. Man are gonna have to turn on the VPN and watch Peacock. Setanta
Bro,
Sports,
all we getting is
man.
abuse, bro. We're just getting abused, bro.
CBS.
Week in and week out, abuse, bro. It's not nice, bro. United need to fix up, bro. Do something, bro. It's not right, fam. Right, all we getting is abuse, bro. It's not. When last have you, man, watched a game for United and you're like, you know what, yeah? This is the old United we used to have. When last was this?
Only in it.
Let's flip it, hell. The
Let's be
freestyle
real.
time, yeah, bloody
If we're
hell.
gonna be real, in the post-Fergie era, the football that we all grew up and loved was that, because Ollie came from that. So that was his number one thing to try and implement. All these other managers, we all complained about the way they play football. Louis van Gaal, he's like, it's too rigid. And like me, I remember Antonio Valencia was converted into a right back. And then whenever the one thing that we were expecting from him was to beat his man 1v1. Man would take the ball and turn inside and then pass it to the midfielder. And I would be screaming my head off saying, why? Why do we need to do this?
Nah. You know what, yeah? You know what, you're rolling. Now, let me defend Valencia a little bit, yeah? My man was one thing you showed out with Valencia. Every single game, 7. That's it. You sure you're going to get a 7. He's steady all game.
Yeah, that's
all
calm.
my man does. He's a steady brother all game. He can't cross for shit. So when he gets to the byline, bro, he just blasts across goal, bro, and say, I hope somebody gets onto this, bro. That's all he's giving you, bro. Energy. That brother was a leader, you know, but he never
was.
spoke.
We don't have
What type
leaders.
of leader are you, bro?
We ain't got no leaders, man. Like the thing that shocked me.
Hey, he's like Michael Jackson being the captain of our club, bro. He's just whispering to you, can you pass the ball, please? Hello, right over there. Brother, what the hell is that, fam? It's mad, you know.
Bruno shocked me, boy. Like, I mean, I think a lot of people in the fan base, obviously, they have their kind of like thing with Bruno and whatnot. Like, it's very polarizing, isn't it? But it shocked me because against Chelsea, he was a general in that midfield. When I tell you, he was everywhere, pointing, doing all of this. And I think I said this last week. The team is too emotional, man. And it starts from the top, innit? Like when your manager is like, he can't even watch penalties, bro. He's not a cool and calm presence, bro. He's looking at the ground. He's doing all like if you're a player and you look at the touchline and you see my man doing that, yeah, what kind of confidence does it give you as a player? Like, and so your captain is very emotional. You could see in the tunnel before the game, he was really like, it's not like, I wouldn't say he was scared, but it was like, you could tell the pressure is because you understand that if you don't win this game, they're going to reset the counter for back-to-back wins again, bruv. We're going to go back to square one again. Now we have to win 2 games, yeah, before they can say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look
at his twat, bro.
Like, what is
you know
this,
what's pissing me off, yeah?
I'm not even going to say what I want to say here because they'll cancel us. So I'm not going to say,
what's pissing me off?
Oh, this is
mad. You know
mad.
what's pissing me off with this, yeah? Roland, you know what's pissing me off with this, yeah? All these men were talking about, my man's wearing Parada shoes, Moncler jacket. He has all the shades. Bro, he's a dickhead, bro. This guy, bro. Nah, he's a waste man, bro. Nah, you see, I'm done with him, you know. I'm fully done with this guy.
This is AI, man. It has to be AI. This AI, bro.
Nah, this is it.
Bro, this man is doing some reverse Bielsa, bro. Reverse Bielsa, you know, he's just squatting, bro.
Hey, CM, please tell me this is AI, because this don't look real.
Bro, it's not AI, fam. It's real. It's
bro.
Real, bro.
This AI, fam. This is mad.
This ain't AI.
Bro, look at him, bro.
The nicest thing I can say, yeah, is stop showing us your socks every week, bro. You're not that. Big man thing.
This brother just trying to cross the Thames, bro. He's trying to cross the river line,
stop
bro.
Rolling up the bottom of your jeans and your trousers. Put on some real clothes.
Can you
bro,
imagine?
all black.
Can you imagine this, bro? Can you imagine this, man? Like, bro,
imagine, you look to the side.
I think this is AI, bro.
You look to the side. You're looking for inspiration from your manager. You're looking at your manager saying, "What do we?"
And you see this.
Do?
You see this.
What do we need to conjure up? And we go over. We see him sitting down. His legs are up on the brickwork at OT. You know what I mean?
Bro, he said, "Block all the noise, bro. Block all the noise, bro. Block all the noise."
Yeah, Bruno's standing around for a penalty. He looks over at his manager, and his manager's looking at the fans, bro. He's looking at the fans.
I'll be honest with you, yeah. I think, yeah, after you become a manager at United, bro, you need to go to therapy after, you know, because, brother, if you can't deal with it, it's going to break you, bro. That brother is broken, you know. He's to the point where he's just like, yo, just fire me, bro. Let me get my payout, bro. Just fire me, let me get my payout, bro. Because you see, this year, I can't do it, bro. I cannot fix these, man. I cannot win. When I win, bro, we win 1 game a month, you know. Jeez. You know how mad that is?
1 game.
You know how mad that, Roland, 38 games. Well, it's how much? 30 how much games? We won 9. Do you know how crazy that is?
Wins in 33 league games.
Let that sink in, bro, brother. You know what relegation looks like? We're looking at it.
And he said,
we're looking at it, bro.
It's an interesting thing, right? Because in the post-match presser, he said, "We didn't control the game. We played the game with Brentford on top of losing first balls, second balls, and set pieces." It's a concern, yeah, because he also said these are things we worked on all week long in preparation for the game. Long balls, set pieces. It's a massive concern hearing that in training, you're working on these things. You understand the opponent you're going up against, and still, when you get to the match day, you're not able to execute on the things that you worked on and should have by then perfected in defending and neutralizing those opposition strengths. How does that look on the manager, on the coaching staff? It looks bad on the players, but it looks even worse on you.
And this is where, like, I'm still looking at players and I'm saying to myself, you're not executing what they're telling you in your week of training. Because mind you, it's no midweek games. You have 7 days or 6 days. They'll give you a day off. You have 6 days of training and they're telling you how to beat your opponent. Be wary of these things. And then you go out there on the weekend and then you fall short of the expectations. You do not execute, right? And I said this last week. This is not a thing from him, from the manager. This has happened before him. Under Ten Hag, whenever the team would concede, especially in that second season, whatever game plan that they had, it went out the window. And then they're overcompensating, trying to get back into the game, and they make more mistakes, which makes the result even worse. And the same thing is happening right now. The players will concede. You concede in the first 6 minutes of the game, If there's no cool head on the pitch to tell man, calm down, keep it simple, 5 minutes, let's just get back into the game, get a foothold back into the game. If there's nobody telling you to do that and man are trying to rush, it's over. It's over. It's like a boxer. When you train for a fight as a boxer, you and your coach and the number of coaches you will have a game plan. If you fall short of that game plan and do not execute, you're going to get knocked out. That's how it works. So why is it the same with the Man United players? If you concede, you're going to concede. It's not going to be a situation where you're going to keep a clean sheet all the time. When you concede, who is the leader? That should be the head coach. It should be your captain. And they were talking to us about leadership group, bro. That's what they said at the start of the season. No, Mazraoui, Bruno, De Ligt, whoever. They were saying all these men were part of a leadership group, yeah? So when they're on the pitch together, why are they not calming each other down? The thing that annoyed me was, man are not telling each other, like, yo, like, up the intensity, bro. Like, we're losing. Man are walking, hesitating, like, hiding. Like, but it starts with the manager, though. Like, he has to be a part of this. Like, we can't just say, give him time. There's no time to give. We've given you time. A year is coming, bro. It's over.
What's mad, yeah? You know what's crazy, yeah? If we are just fans, bro. We grew up watching the club, loving the club. Yeah, we never won every single game, but we grew up seeing our club win and lose. But we're just people that enjoy football and have a passion for it. And we could pay attention to every single game, see every single problem on the pitch, see every problem at the club. But these men getting millions of dollars every year to do this, and they do nothing. They do nothing, bro. And what they do is like, we'll give you some signings there. You'll be humble with that for a little while. And then that don't work out. At least we bring in revenue. We have revenue coming in, so we're still doing good over here. Brother, it's not about doing good, bro. You think the fans gonna... All right, I don't think we will ever support another club. We will still support another club, but it's not maintainable or sustainable to keep thinking that, yo, the fans are going to be happy and content with this. How, bro? How are we going to be content with that? All we're doing is seeing our team lose, bro. And we do just enough to stay in the league. At this point, this is what we're looking at, bro. We're doing just enough to stay in the league, bro. God, brother, we're looking like we're like a relegation club now. We're just doing enough to stay in the league. Bro, Ratcliffe is talking about we should make it into Europe this season. With which team? With which manager?
Last season, we finished 15th. This season, we're maintaining that level of form. Dare I say?
Oh yeah, you can't progress too much. You have to stay right there. Don't progress too much. We don't know what winning look like. We just.
I still think that like in terms of what they're saying, like what he said about our target should be getting back into Europe. This team is shortchanging us week in, week out. Let's not even lie. The amount of ability that is in that squad. There's no way you should finish 15th last season, and there's no way that you're not winning the majority of the games this year. Because prior to last week's, Saturday's result, we only lost to City and Arsenal, who are teams that are definitely better than us. We know this. They've been better than us for years. The rest of the games, you have to win. I'm sorry. And he didn't win all of them. He drew with Fulham, and then they're coming out after the game saying, we knew how to play against your midfield. It was easy. Imagine. Can you imagine? That's what they said after the game. Burnley, like, I get it. It's a last-minute goal, so everybody's screaming in it, like, and they were excited. But you should be angry that you let Burnley do this to you. And then what happened on Saturday, bruv? Like, but look, I'm just gonna say this, innit? Because I know you might want to go into the topic about thing. Yeah? So I said this on the 28th of October, 2024. This was when Amorim was appointed, or like around the time. I was like, Amorim is going to crumble under the pressure so badly. I don't have to watch games or research his style. And then I went on to say, Nagelsmann is the only coach that could thrive under the pressure of the United job. The reason why I said that was because at his age, I don't think he's even 40 years old yet, but he's been the Bayern Munich manager and he's a current German national team manager. Those two jobs are very, very high pressure jobs. If you know, you know. Because the German national team, they haven't won a World Cup. They expect something. They expecting a World Cup, a Euros, right? They won it in 20.
You have to win.
And in Bayern, you have to win. You
better win. You better win.
Because you're the biggest team. You spend the most. They are expecting you to win, and it's not even Bundesliga. They want the Champions League. That's what they really want.
You better perform and deliver.
So he's under that. He's been under that pressure already. So he will come into United if, let's hope, they make it right. Because I'm looking at Christian Vivel and I'm like, you got the RB Leipzig. He was there when he was there. Maybe you can convince him after the World Cup. But bring your interim now. Save the season. You can't have this guy coming there doing this. How can he be doing this on the what? I thought it was AI. It was real.
It's real, bro.
Bring the interim, bro. If it has to be Oli, bring Rude. Rude is out of a job. Whatever. Bring them. I don't care. Bring them, bro.
Listen, I said it in the GC.
No, hold on. Hold on.
Pump up the wheels for one more time.
What the wheels?
Pump up the wheels.
Oli's at the wheel, bro.
Both of y'all get out of here. Both of y'all get out of here, bro. No.
What?
Man.
Bring Oli.
No.
Hey, Oli will win
No.
games with this squad. Are you mad? He will win games.
No,
Brother, he got
Roland.
Hey.
Let me tell you what will happen there. We get gas, and you know what they will say? The first time, maybe it was this, maybe it was that. Let's give him a second try. I will make him permanent.
No.
It will go the same way, bro. I'm telling you, it will go the
Great
same
interim, bro. No emotions, no none of this. Nah, you're coming in for the last. What is it? 7 months.
The rest of the season. The rest of the season.
And that's it. Let the RB Leipzig connection with Vivel and Nagelsmann, let him do his World Cup. Germany ain't gonna do nothing in that World Cup anyway. He leaves,
Germany, yeah.
and then he's in charge, bruv. And I'm telling you, what that guy will take us to the promised land. I guarantee it, because he knows the pressures, bruv. He ain't gonna crumble. There's no other manager that we can bring now. Because you man want to bring all this Zidane. Zidane, no, I don't want him, bruv. Because
respect Zidane, bro. What's going on?
I know he won, what is it, 4 Champions Leagues? Was it 4? 3. I know he won them, but like, it's such a unique situation, isn't it? Like, it's unique, bro. He's not gonna come and rebuild Manchester United.
The players he had, bro, he better with the Champions League.
Like it was unique. And so I get why people are looking at the pedigree, but it's so unique. But whereas this guy, he built teams, like he built the RB Leipzig team to be overperforming what they were, like. And then you go to Bayern Munich, young coach, full of pressure, and he did all right. Like he didn't win the Champions League, but like he did okay, innit? Like he got the bare minimum, which is okay. Like, you know, it's early in his career, so you know you're gonna win. But
Roland, have you and Vibes been speaking with this Oli thing? What's going on, bro?
But I mean, who's available, bro? Like who's gonna come in and do it? Like Oli will do whatever he wants for us, bro. Like he don't care. He'll come back. Who's gonna come and do 7 months, bro? And then there's no guarantee of a job like after that. Like there's no one else. Rude will do it.
we basically treated Oli just like we used to treat him as a player, bro. You just want me to substitute right quick, yeah? Nah. That's disrespectful, bro.
But he's a side man, though.
Man said, you know what? Yeah, you was a super sub. Come be a side man again, bro. Nah, you're a waste man to come back and do this again.
He would do it.
You're
though.
a waste man if you do that.
Come on, man.
That's come be a scrub, bro. That's come be a scrub, bro. That's it right here.
We're just trying to conjure up some sort of happiness in it, bro. So he'll come back in a heartbeat, give us until the end of the season,
and be a scrub.
Somewhat,
dirty work, bro.
Do what you need to do, and then we bring in the big hitter. Simple.
I'm just saying. Newcastle have started the season so poorly, so you already know there is an actual opportunity to salvage the season, because some of the teams that outperformed us last year have been really poor to start the season. Yeah, so you have a chance.
Question. I have 2 questions. Yeah, but this first one, yeah. If I hear what you said, and I agree with that, because teams, have a lot of teams start the season poorly. So let's say we do bring someone in to salvage the season. I don't think they have money to spend. You know, we are penny pinching and waiting until November to sack my man to pay less money, bro. What are we going to spend when we bring people in? Because if we penny pinching on this, bro, it's not looking good. We bought a goalkeeper, yeah? Have we ever seen him, bro? My man don't know what a pitch looks like. My man don't know nothing, bro. And then we're going to put him in the game. I bet we play him against Sunderland, bro. He's going to get peppered. Because them man going to be shooting for fun, bro. They're going to say, like, this is United, bro. We just shooting. And you know what pissed me off in that game, yeah? His quotes after the game, bro. Brother, I love listening to press. I like to see what people's minds at. Yes, I love listening to it. My man said, we didn't do a good job controlling the game. I paused it right there, and then I closed it out of YouTube. I didn't watch no more, bro. Bitch, how the hell we supposed to control a game with two people in the midfield alone, bro? One being Bruno and the next one's Ugarte. What are we controlling, bro? What are we controlling? We couldn't get the ball, fam. What are we controlling? Bro, these man were just doing long throws. They were doing... I've never seen a long throw almost went straight into the net, bro. You see that the one from the right-hand side? The ball was going straight in, bro.
I think it's an insult to us at this moment of time to even utter the words control. And speaking about a Manchester United team, we haven't controlled the game, and we're not capable of controlling games. We haven't been capable of controlling games for a very long time.
Bro, we don't do the controlling, bro. We just get abused and violated. Every single game, we don't control nothing, bro. And even when we have the ball, what do we do with it? What do we do with it?
Hey,
the honest game, I think we had some possession. I like not a lot against City. We had possession on the ball. You know what City said? You man, keep the ball. Do something with it. We did nothing, bro. And then you know what they did? They counter-attacked the shit out of us, bro.
There you go. And that's where we go back to Roland's point, yeah? Ruben Amorim getting out-coached. Manchester United managers getting out-coached.
Yeah, he needs to be a psychiatrist, bro.
In the comments, man. Linsky in there. He's an undercover Liverpool fan, so he's trying to...
he's a fraud. Get him out, bro. Get him out.
So, big up yourself. But we're not here for it, man. We're not here for it. Shout out to man like CX or your while back in the comments.
He's a Liverpool fan as well, bro.
Ready. Hey, I see. It's a techie one, bro. They're all coming after us now. We saw Crab in the comments as well. They're all
he's a pervert.
They're all enjoying this stuff. McKeon lie. It's not nice, bro. But
bro, you know what? Yeah, even when Arsenal was shit here, Roland, you remember this? It was never this bad, bro. It was bad to the point of we could laugh at them because top four was their man trophy. It wasn't this bad, bro. 15th.
Just think about it, though. Think about it. A few years ago, we were actually better than Arsenal, and they've overtaken.
I mean, we still kind of we win stuff. They don't win nothing. Really,
they've overtaken us. Like, let's talk about league. Forget trophies for now. Like, we were well clear of them. They're back-to-back 8 finishes. We didn't know what was going to happen with Arteta. We thought...
we was laughing, bro. We was laughing.
They've progressed, and we have regressed. Even though I don't even think this team is that bad. I really don't.
This current team, all right. Where do you think this current team, what we have right now, should be finishing?
Top 8, easily. Top 8, easily. Like...
Is this based on the way other teams started the season, or just based on the players we have?
Like at the start of the season, I was like, you don't spend
everyone on 0 points. What are you thinking? You thinking?
I was like 6th. You have to aim for 6th place because you spent 200 mil on a new attack. You know, brand new. Like
what was the controlling?
Because at the start of the season, at the start of the summer, I didn't know who we were gonna get. Because some of the rumors we were talking about, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and them, man, there, I was like, okay, bring Jamie Vardy then, bro. Like, what we doing?
Why?
Like, because I didn't... Because the way they were talking, they were saying we didn't have money to spend. And then as soon as June 1st, Cunha, day 1, then they're saying in Boom, I was like, oh, we're back. It's Man United, we're really back. Then Sesko, I was like, oh, we really back now.
The big dogs are back, yeah?
And then... You know, and so like for me, then as soon as you do that, the messaging changes. And the thing I'm annoyed about is that nobody at the club wants to tell us what is happening or there's no transparency. Like, I hate that type of stuff. It's like, as soon as you spend this money, the reality is you can't continue to spend this kind of money and not be in Europe. So the aim is Europe. So I don't know, man. All I know is that, you know, Sunderland, hey, they're coming to, we're going to find difficulty. That 3 p.m. on Saturday. Hey, they started the season well. I've been watching them, you know, Sunderland since their return. They got players, bro. It's going to be long if we don't.
You know what pisses me off? Granit Xhaka always seems to score against us, bro. This dickhead, bro. If this brother goes there and do it again, nah.
They got players, bro. Taubi, Mayenda, I don't know if he's going to play, but he's a good player. Adingra moved there.
Adingra is there. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he moved it. Like, it's problems, bro. Like, they're going to cause us problems, bro. And I
understand Lenny. I understand Lenny Euro made a mistake in the Chelsea game. Yeah, all right, bro. He's still young. Not saying that's an excuse for him, but it didn't help with my man Bruno saying that was his man. He should have been tracking his man with the Man City thing. Bro, since that game, my man been on the bench, bro.
Listen,
He's one of our best defenders.
Yeah, but
you know, that's crazy.
For me, the way that he wants to play, Lenny Euro should be a guaranteed name on the team sheet every single week.
He is quick and he knows how to defend the channels, bro. Why are we not having this brother playing? We have bloody Delit looking like prime Danny Alves, bro, running up and down the line, bro. I'm like, what is this shit, bro?
Look
this was a centre back running up and down the line, bro.
Look how simple it was for Brentford to just be direct. Balls over the top. Easy. And you don't have guys that have the recovery pace or the positional sense to recover in time. So just like what happened with Harden against Man City, we're seeing Harry Maguire sprint back in the image, and he has absolutely no chance of recovering because he doesn't have the speed to do so.
Now that was nasty, bro. That was
he's
nasty.
running at full speed and looking like Usain Bolt jogging. Not even Usain Bolt jogging is faster than running at full pace.
You know what looks mad about that, yeah? He's watching the ball, yeah? My man proceeds to step up, bro. While my man is running the other way. I'm like, where is he going, bro? Where is he going? Bro!
He's trying to do the sick thing and catch him offside,
you know what's mad,
bro.
yeah? You know what's mad, yeah? The rest of the players was already up, you know. So if Maguire was stepped up before the ball was played, he'd have been offside, you know.
That's the thing.
But my man, delayed reaction, decided, you know what? I could probably win this, you know.
He's not brave enough.
I can't win this.
He's not brave enough. It's like if you're gonna like, the thing about it is that the team that goes out onto the pitch here, they're not connected at all in any capacity. From a pressing structure, defensively, we're not connected. It's 11 individuals just doing their own thing all the time. So this is why we make mistakes, because somebody's not understanding like what they're supposed to do in a particular moment. They lose concentration for whatever reason, and then boom, we can see the chance and it's a goal. Like I'm tired of it, and I think this is my conspiracy theory. Luke Shaw is the biggest catalyst for why we are where we are. I'll be so real. It's a sickness, and he's infected the team. What people don't understand, yeah, is he's been at the club for what, 10 years, 11 years now?
10 years.
He's probably one of the most influential players in that dressing room, whether people like it or not, right? And it's funny to me how every season they put him in front of a camera before the season starts and he says some positiveness, yeah, to be able to keep the fans on side, right? It speaks volumes for me, where a player like Šeško can come in. He hasn't been here for even 3 months, bro. And then we lose a game, and then on social media, he's like, you know what? Yeah, I got my first goal, but I will swap it for 3 points. That's a Luke Shaw influence, bro. It's because of people like him.
Man said the Luke Shaw thing is rubbing off on these man, bro.
I'm telling you, this kind of mediocre type of attitude, yeah, where you can get away with a lackluster performance as long as you apologize to the fans, yeah, it's all right. They'll forgive us.
I hate that shit, bro.
And then next week, yeah, you do the same thing again. It's him.
Bro, I hate that.
He is
shit,
a part
bro.
of that.
Me and
you remember that season? I think it was coming to like the last season with Ollie, bro. This is where the whole apology shit started and gets out of hand, bro. It was Bruno, Rashford. Who else used to do it, bro? It was somebody else, Maguire, and Luke Shaw, bro. They was doing it every week, bro. Week in, week out was apologies.
The influence he has on that dressing room, especially younger players, because like you're not gonna do that with no Casemiro. Casemiro don't care. You're not gonna do that with him. But Luke Shaw's influence is very understated. People don't realize it, but like, how can young players come into the dressing room? Yeah, he's the leader. He's been there. He's the longest serving player. He's been there since 2014. And it starts from him. I'm telling you, he should have been the bomb squad, bruv. They should have let him go out the door.
You know what?
Vibes coming just killing me about Roland, you know. Vibes coming just killing me about Roland, you know.
I need to see this, bro. What's he saying, bro?
It's killing me.
Listen, yeah, but before we see the thing, right? Like, I said I don't know if it was a year ago or a couple years back, but I said, right, and over the weekend, me and Cappy recorded a little something, but I haven't been able to edit it nonetheless. But I've been saying, in order to, part of the transformation of the club's culture is getting rid of players that have been here throughout the years of mediocrity. So when you look at guys like Luke Shaw, when you look at Harry Maguire, people that have been tainted or are actively tainting the future of this football club in terms of the players that come into the team, whether that be from transfers, whether that be from youth level, you need to wipe them out and just freshen up the core of the squad. Because that's what Ronan says. Luke Shaw, longest serving player at the club. He's been here through multiple managers, has survived multiple managers, has been heavily criticized, but still finds a way to come into the team. And then every single year, we have a section of the fan base that is talking about Luke Shaw, when he's fit, is one of the best left backs in the country. Why is it always when he's this, when he's that? Bro, look at look at the reality that you are facing in this current day. Luke Shaw, over his entire Manchester United tenure, is a player who has not been able to stay fit. Performance is inconsistent. That is your reality. It is not when he's fit, he's one of the best defenders in the country. That is not your reality. With Harry Maguire, even though he may deserve praise and can, in a sense, take on a bit of praise for the way that he's been able to rebuild his Manchester United career in that sense. Again, he is one of those players that has been a part of the mediocrity, and he failed as Manchester United captain. He was a part of that. He was the head honcho of that leadership group, and he failed in that sense. So when you have, like what Roland said, young players coming into the team, whether that be from academy level, whether that be from transfers like Benjamin Sesko and co, coming into this setup and looking at the guys that are supposed to be the leaders of this team, the guys that you're looking up to and saying, take me home, take me to where we need to be. We're looking at Luke Shaw. We're looking at Harry Maguire. We're looking at all of these guys who, when given the opportunity themselves, failed to take Manchester United to where they needed to be on a consistent basis.
That's true.
It's a techie one. It's a techie one. And I mean, look, going into the next topic, we know what it is, innit? With results and how they've been under Ruben Amorim, it's been a nightmare and a nightmare stretch under this manager, especially coming off of everything we went through with Eric Ten Hag, the highs, the lows, and so forth. I don't think there have been many highs at all under Ruben Amorim. Not even the customary honeymoon period where the manager comes in and you get a light manager boost before everything takes a nosedive. There's been none of that.
We never even got that, bro. We never even got that. Crazy.
And now we've reached a point where potentially we're looking at, I saw something actually, you know, you guys, the Indicalia news thing that because of David Ornstein, I was actually laughing. I was laughing, you know, because he said there was an internal operation going on, right? which essentially means that Ruben Amorim was going to get sacked. So they've named an internal operation, yeah. I wish I could find the original post. They named the internal operation for the next international break that is incoming, saying that Ruben Amorim has until then, and most of the hierarchy expected him to be sacked. But if I share the screen now, actually, here's one of the posts that I saw. According to sources at Man United, Ruben Amorim was called in by the bosses for an urgent meeting. The manager has been asked to change the formation to 4-3-3. Imagine that. Ruben Amorim was left speechless with the formation request. Certain MUFC officials believe the manager is to get sacked. And it's not if, but when, essentially.
Can it be no, bro? Please, bro. Can it be no, bro? Let's get it over with, bro.
Look,
I've had enough of him, bro.
I feel like his time is running out. If not, his time is already up as is. And when we're looking at that next international break coming in, was it November, I think?
No, it's literally after this game.
Oh, no, it is. Yeah.
It's coming.
It's literally after the Sunday game. It's here.
Me, I
after the
thought,
Sunderland game.
I thought we had to play Sunderland and then Liverpool, then it's
That's
international.
what I thought. That's what I
It's
thought.
next week, bro.
You're right.
So
You're
so
100%
you see how
correct.
messed up this is, yeah? You see how messed up this is, yeah? Even let's say we beat Sunderland. Let's say by some miracle we beat Sunderland 5-0, bro, and the performance looks good. Brother, the next game we're getting bent over, bro. It's gonna be violation settings.
We're not, but the thing about it is we're not gonna win 5-0. Like,
well, you know, hope wishful thinking and all that.
the project that this, the fact, look at this Indy Kylie thing, bro. This thing is mad anyway, yeah. I can't believe we're doing Indy Kylie 2025, but let's put that to the side of it. A man said they called you into the office and said change your formation to 4-3-3, even though the footballing people said, nah, we're gonna go with the 3 at the back system and he's the best guy to come in and do that. Now it's not working, switch to 4-3-3. You're mad. Sack him. There's no point in doing all this. Just sack him.
Imagine, and remember, he's come out numerous times in the media saying, I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm here to do what I need to do. And if the board feel like they need a change, then I am not going to be here, essentially. That is what he has alluded to multiple times. That is basically what he said in the public eye, in front of the media on numerous occasions. And if that is to be the case, ladies and gentlemen, my question to everybody in the comments, to everybody here in the panel is there a manager that you may be potentially looking at to replace him? Now, I know Roland has mentioned Julian Nagelsmann, an interim period, and then potentially pursuing Julian Nagelsmann in the summer of 2026 after the World Cup. Names that have come out of the hat from numerous publications, the likes of Oliver Glasner, Crystal Palace, successful and won an FA Cup, a Europa League trophy with Eintracht Frankfurt. Marco Silva, which, I mean, no. Andoni Iraola, Bournemouth. The funny one out of all of this, Gareth Southgate.
No.
Xavi.
No.
I've
Bun that guy, bro.
No.
Bun that scrub, bro.
Hell no.
I've even heard the name Fabian Herzler.
Hey, him! No, that guy, no, never. He can never be the United manager in his life. Him! No. Yay!
Hey.
We don't want them man there, bro. We don't want them man there, bro.
We heard Roland, interim manager to see out the season. Julian Nagelsmann in the summer of 26. Realist, do you have a manager in mind that could be the successor, the next Manchester United man? Or what is your process, per se, if Ruben Amorim is sacked in the international break? What is your process for the rest of the season and onwards?
Bro, they broke me, bro. I'm broken. I don't care what they do now, you know. I gave up on this, you know. I gave up, bro. I'm just watching and going with the flow, bro. You know, like a stream, yeah? The water's just flowing, but that's just me, bro. I give up, bro. I give up on these man, bro. Brother, you can't be putting us through this, bro. Man just waking up every weekend and hoping this is going to be the weekend we turn it around, bro. This is the weekend we turn it around, bro. And all we come out of that is not another weekend of shit, bro. Nah, bro, I give up, bro. I give up on these man, bro. I won't stop supporting my club, but now I fully give up, bro. There's nothing these man could do right now that could just rope me back in and have me drag me back in then and say, you know what, yeah, we're back. Nah. I'm not taking it, bro. I'm not having it. I give up, bro.
CM, who do you want, bro? Because, like, I already know that you can see, because, like, I know you know ball, so you know that this is over. Like, we're doing if, buts, ands, and maybes, yeah, to protect a man that clearly it's not working. So who do you want, bro? Because you know he's gone.
Yeah, I know he's cooked, bro. My head is way past Ruben Amorim at this point in time. I mean, you know what? You brought up a really good point with Nagelsmann, right? Because when I think of a manager and the credentials that are needed to take over a club like Manchester United, and you could similarly liken that to a club like Real Madrid, you know what I mean? Bayern Munich, like you said earlier. He needs to be able to withstand the pressure and then some. Because when you come to Manchester United, we've seen that. It doesn't matter, even if you're one of the most decorated managers like a Jose Mourinho. You come to the club and you succumb to whatever the onslaught of criticism, of pressure that comes your way. And ultimately, that is what has happened with Ruben Amorim. You can see it by his expressions, the way he carries himself in comparison to his first day in the job to where we are today. It's a completely different human being. His post-match press conferences, when you look at what happened at Grimsby Town and how he almost crashed out in front of multiple journalists. Like, you need to be able to handle the pressure. So if you look at whether it be or not, like, don't be looking at guys like Fabian Hersler, who are in it. We spoke about him when he came into Brighton. He was the youngest manager in the league. That may still be the case today. Youngest manager in the Premier League to take over a club. You're bringing in an inexperienced manager that's only had a couple of senior jobs and throwing him into the Manchester United role. We've seen this with
He's gonna crash and burn, bro.
You're gonna crash and burn. Even when you like, people have been speaking about bringing in a manager. Okay, so Oliver Glasner, right? He's the highly rated manager right now at Crystal Palace, and I think highly of him, right? He's won a Europa League title. He's won the FA Cup with Crystal Palace. And if you look at the way they've been playing in this 18-game unbeaten run, going all the way back from last season, you understand that he's a manager who's able to set his team up with a level of solidity, while also this season showcasing that they can improve in attacking areas as a team as well, which is where Crystal Palace, you may have said that they've had some struggles in attacking areas, but defensively they've been solid. So I'd look at a guy who's able to showcase that, but even to a certain extent, can you guarantee that you bring in a guy like Oliver Glasner and he is able to make this group a success? Not necessarily, because you're banking on the fact that a manager in a certain position at Crystal Palace is ready to take the step up. And we've also been in scenarios where we've looked at managers who have had success for, say, mid-table clubs, maybe upper bottom half to mid-table clubs, and said, okay, you're ready to take the step up now, and look what has happened there. This is how we began the journey in the first place, post Sir Alex Ferguson. So when I look around, I don't really see a lot of candidates in my eyes that are saying who are Manchester United material, because I just think the pressure is too much for most. So it would have to be a guy like Julian Nagelsmann, who has already understood and withstood the pressure of multiple roles. Even when you look at what's going on at Germany right now, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Because the pressure is always going to be there. But that team is underachieving severely. And you look at the players that they have right now, Florian Wirtz, who's struggling at club level. I mean, multiple guys, whether it be like Serge Gnabry, who has been inconsistent. If you look at his performances for club and country as well, they struggled to kind of implement a forward ever since losing the likes of Miroslav Klose and so forth. So
that's a long damn time, you know.
Long time, bro. And when did they win the World Cup? 2014, right?
14, yeah.
Mario Götze, and since then it's been that slow decline, in a sense. So I mean, shout out to Ed. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well, Ed.
Big up, Ed,
Big
man.
up yourself, bro. He said, time for Carlo with a bunch of respected coaches, round pegs, round holes, eyebrow. The institution of United is manager needs an ego the size of a planet, but he needs to walk the walk. Keep buying the wrong you keep buying the wrong players. The squad isn't playing for each other, let alone the manager. And he makes a lot of good points there. Ultimately,
but be honest though, if we get Don Carlo here, bro, we're gonna kill him, bro. He's gonna die quickly.
Nah, he's not. He's not ashamed. He's not ashamed to walk away. Look at that little stint he had at Everton, bro. He don't mind. If it's a shambles,
No,
he'll walk off.
Roland. Let's be honest though. Roland, let's be honest though. Real Madrid come call. You think I give a shit about Everton?
This is what I'm saying.
Bro.
He don't mind. He'll go and do himself a little bum job at some club, yeah, and then walk away, bro. If it don't work for him, he'll go find himself because he knows himself.
That's it. Ed said Carlo doesn't need United, innit? It's United that needs him, ultimately.
Bro, first, he'll come there. If it's not working the way he wants to, he will leave, bro. Like, he don't mind. Like, he should have been our manager after Fergie, and we didn't look in his direction. So
now we talking.
He should have been. It should have been him or Mourinho. One of them two could have taken the job at that point in time, and we wouldn't. I'm not saying that we wouldn't have been as bad as we are now, but it wouldn't have happened so quickly. I don't think. I think we would have had a bit of stability as you're transitioning out of the Fergie era, whilst the club is trying to figure out how to like modernize itself, because we become stagnant under Fergie. Let's be real. Not because of Fergie, but because of what was happening above him. And so you take the guy out, like basically it's a deck of cards, in it. Like, and if you take the piece at the bottom, which is the base, and it's holding things together, the whole deck of cards falls down. And that's what happened. Fergie leaves, and the whole thing, the institution fell by the wayside because we weren't modernized inside. You get me? So, like, it's a problem, man. But CM, you didn't answer the question, bro. You skipped over, bro. You didn't give us a name. You didn't say nothing, bro. You just gave us the nice monologue, yeah? You put some names in there, and you didn't say, this is who I want, bro. Who do you want?
My man thinks he's slick, bro. My man thinks he's slick.
All right, let me ask the question. Does it have to be realistic?
No, whoever you want, bro. Like, don't have to be realistic. Who do you want, bro?
We ain't getting Pep, bro. We're not getting Pep, bro.
Yeah, it's not like, obviously you have to be realistic to a point, innit? But
because you see, yeah, if he was available, ideally I'd want a Hansi Flick, bro.
Huh?
If he was available. That's what I'm saying. If he was available, no,
hold on, CM.
Wait,
I hear you. I understand that, but
Hansi Flick's been Germany manager and Bayern manager, right?
Yeah. And Barcelona.
And now Barcelona, yeah. Okay.
Now, how we you know, this high line that Hansi Flick is in love with. This high line with us, you know. We get in this post.
He's gonna start. He'll be looking like Ange in the Prem, you know. I'm just
brother. Listen, you see what happened with Maguire on the weekend? That would be every week, bro.
Listen, ultimately, yeah. Some of these guys need to just get exposed, bro. That's how we need to live nowadays, isn't it?
Hey, nah, you're killing me. You're saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some of these guys just need to get left, bro.
My man said, yo, you see this, yeah? I can't save you, man.
Behind, bro.
I can't save you all, so you might have to drum, bro. I can't lie. You might have to drum.
Yo.
Just, do you know what it is? Have the guy standing on the touchline. You got Jim Ratcliffe and all of his guys just sitting in the stands and look up to them with the glasses. Don't forget that. Get binoculars, bro. And every single time one of them guys make a mistake because they're not able to withstand it,
just look at them, yeah?
Look at them in the binoculars, bro. Thumbs up and say, do you understand? Get the walkie-talkie so you can communicate, bro.
Nah, you're a waste man, bro.
Like the guys that get the red card.
Walkie-talkie, bro.
CM saying self-sabotage. I hear it, though, because Mourinho did it. Remember, bruv, when towards the end of his time, yeah, he was playing midfielders in centre-back, saying, you need to get me a centre-back, bro. Otherwise, we're going to lose.
Played McTominay centre-back against West Ham, bro. I never forgot that, bro.
Self-sabotage. I hear it, man. Bro. I hear it, fam. I can't lie.
At the I swear, at the Manchester United award show, bro, this guy handed out his own award to Scott McTominay.
Jose's a different breed, you know. He's a different breed, bro.
He's funny as hell. I can't wait for that game tomorrow, boy. Chelsea Benfica is going to be hilarious tomorrow, fam.
Listen. Oh, man. Honestly, because like, you see, you have like a lot of people, like shout out to Nuruddin. He says Manchester United need to get relegated, bro. And that's like the drastic of the drastic, but you hear it to a certain extent, bro, because it's almost like this club needs a clean reset, a cultural, a spiritual whitewash, bro. Wash it out. Bleach.
My man's an exorcist, bro. We need the exorcist, bro.
Get the bleaching cream and wash the devil out, bro.
I need it, fam.
He said get the bleaching cream.
I said this last year when we were free falling. I was like, hey, that relegation's gonna hit like crack because you're gonna have Ahmad, and if Sunderland didn't get relegated, didn't get promoted, we would have bought Chris Rigg. Ahmad and Chris Rigg shifts, on either wing. Are you mad? We would have been living life. Hey, every game, championship, Tuesday, Saturday, every week, man, we would have been cooking.
That schedule, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey.
Playoffs, you know.
Man said playoff final, you know. The
Playoff
richest
final,
game in club
the richest
football.
game. Come on, man.
What?
That's where we are. Let's do that, man. This is the journey, bro.
Hey.
You know when they do them sims on of FIFA and Football Manager, yeah?
Hey.
That's where we are, bro. Rebuild with the money ball, bro. That's what we gotta do.
We gotta deep it, yeah. This is Manchester United today, you know. It's a beautifully chaotic scenario we're in as fans, bro. Speaking about Manchester United in this like same vein. Owners, man. The Glazer family, yeah.
We got an amazing academy, but we're never gonna use any of them players, like, and we're just gonna waste all that talent. That we're like, you're spending money to produce, and they don't get a chance to play because you overpay on players that they ultimately don't care, and they walk in with no pride, no nothing. At this point, a relegation is probably what's needed. You clear the whole damn thing out, yeah, and let them bring us back to the top, because at least they will see something. They will show something week in, week out.
So we know they have to fight, yeah?
You will find out who wants to play for Manchester United Football Club in a championship.
Trust.
You will find it out.
I'm telling you.
Not by spending 60, 70 M's on players that come in and they're given a script in their intro interview, just talking about how it's a dream to play for Manchester United, all saying the same rhetoric.
Realest, you'll remember when Juve went down because of the scandal, yeah?
Man, like Del Piero and them stayed, yeah?
They stayed because they loved the club that much. They stayed. The rest of those that left, they left. And they
he could have left, you know. He could have left as well. And he could have. Nah, I love my club, I'm staying.
He could have.
That's when Cannavaro went to Real Madrid, right? That's when Cannavaro went to Madrid.
Yeah, and then Vieira went to Inter, and like they all left. And certain men stay. We need a situation where if we get relegated now, we actually get to see who's actually who in it. Like, are you going to be the guy to help us get back to the top? Certain men are going to leave. They're going to, because they have to. I hear it. Your career is your career, innit? You don't want to waste a year in the championship or whatever. But then, cool, you can leave. We got young players, man, that we want to play for this club. They came here because they wanted to play for this club. Since they were children. And you give them a platform to play, they'll play every week for us. They'll fight every week for us. We will never see a dip in the performance. Win, lose, or draw. They'll fight at the very least. And we'll see. We need it, man. That's where we are. Like, what? Because what are we going to do? Are we going to keep doing this? Are we going to keep sacking managers, spending 200, 300 million, and it just end up being the same thing again? I'd rather the youngsters play, bro. I'd rather them.
Literally.
You don't think we sign players with, like, poor mentalities?
Yes. But they're also walking into a club that culturally is shot. There is no soul in this football club. Like what we was talking about earlier. How can you sign players that are walking into a team with a leadership group that are specialists in failure?
That's it.
And getting managers sacked.
That's it. Specialists in failure is the correct term, bro. Failures, all of them, bro. I want the young, like, we need it. We need it, bro. Let Carrington hold up the club, bro, because that's what this club is supposed to be built on, isn't it? Youth, courage, success. Not spending all of these millions. We shouldn't be trying to chase Liverpools and Cities and Arsenals at this point. They're so far ahead of us because of the way they've been run over these last several years. We need to start again.
I know we're taking the piss with Chelsea, yeah? How we take the piss with Chelsea, or they sign million of players, but bro, their youth academy is sick, you know. Them man produce, you know.
They do, but even with the way that they're doing things, like, trust me, they're not going to see success out of it, I don't think, unless they, like, decide to focus. Like, so you can't spend £200 million on two midfielders and both of them don't really offer you everything that you're expecting out of a £200 midfield duo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to focus their money properly. Like, otherwise, it's just not going to work. It's just going to be, like, top four. You know, they might get a trophy here and there, but it's not going to be challenging, you know what I'm saying? But I think we need it, though. Like, Ed is saying it's not easy, but, and, like, I hear that because our fan base would go crazy for a relegation. But me, at this point, I know CM is there and I know Realest is there.
I was there from 2 years ago for the relegation thing.
When we watch this team, like CM said, there is actually no soul. We actually come, sit there and expect us not to perform and expect us not to win. So I would rather enjoy the ride in the championship for a season. If we can, I don't even know. It could be more. I don't know. But I will enjoy that because I at least know that all of these overpaid players and players that have been protected and all of this type of stuff, they will leave because they don't care about the club. They care about money. And the young players, every week I'm seeing there's JJ Gabriel, there's Jim Thwaites, there's all of these guys, yeah, that they're talking about, yeah? They're not going to get a chance to play in this current Manchester United team. They will end up getting stagnated and be loaned out or leave.
You know, as he said, loaned out. You know what's that crucial thing as well, Roland? We produce all these people from the academy, yeah, and we send them on the wrong loans, bro. So when we do send them somewhere, they don't play at a level where we can at least see, you know what, he looks decent enough. We could probably bring him to the first team and see what they could offer. We always send them on some loans that don't do nothing for us, bro. So all we end up doing is you end up here, we release them on a free, or we sell them for like less than $1 million, bro. It's stupid, bro. Look at Chelsea and City and Arsenal, bro. Even Liverpool, bro. They sell their academy players for peas, bro. We don't do nothing. All we do is spend money, bring in a big name, and say, you know what, he's going to be here for the next 5-10 years. He's going to be here for the next 5-10 years doing nothing. Just getting money.
See, because you're looking at Shai Lacey, right, who's on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, right? I haven't watched any of his games. Is it Lacey? No, it's Harry Amas, sorry. Yeah. He's on loan, yeah. And all the Sheffield United players and fans are saying, yeah, this guy's a baller, this guy's a baller. So we're loaning players out and they're showing their class, yeah? And he should be here. He should be in the team. But because we don't have the ability to bleed in youngsters, because you can only do that when you're in a successful position where you can actually afford them that opportunity. Right now, we can't do that. Every result is so crucial, yeah. You can't give no young player that kind of pressure, bro. You can't. So that's why I say, one season in the championship, let them blood them all, man. I'm telling you, we'll be back in the season, bro.
Yeah,
and then it's like push. Wednesday. And then you can push for something. You can push for like top 10, then Europe, and then go from there. Let's start again, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired.
Bro, you know, my man's not even playing left back at Sheffield Wednesday. My man's playing left midfield, you know.
Just because he's got the quality. Like, he's like, when you're a good player, you're a good player in it. You can play wherever in it. Like, the manager puts you wherever, you're gonna play. Like, I hate this thing where now, yeah, you have to be a specialist in football, bro. Like, if you're a good player, you play.
That one drives me up a wall, bro. I can't deal with it, bro. I can't deal with it.
Midfield players, yeah, I don't care about where, like, I don't care about 6, 8, 10. It doesn't matter, bro. You're a midfielder. You should be able to do everything. That's don't get me wrong.
I'm not saying I'm going to take a DM and play him on the wing or nothing like that. I'm not saying that type of stuff. But brother, why can't you just cover everywhere in the midfield for me, bro?
That's it.
Why can't you not cover it?
You should be able to tackle, shoot, pass. You should be able to cover space. You should be able to eat ground. That's your job. You're a connector.
You may not be the best at the creating if you're just more like a destroyer or something, but you could contribute there, bro. You could hold the space for a while for someone, bro.
At the very least, the fundamental skills that are required.
It's there, yeah. The basics. Position. You have the basics, bro. The basics is there, bro.
I don't like when players say, oh, you know, I'm a winger, but like I can't play on the left, innit? I can only do the right. Then you're not a winger, bro.
All I can do is cut in and shoot.
I can cut in and shoot, but I can't go outside and cross a ball. Nah, you're not a winger, bro.
Waste, man. That's what you are.
A waste, man. Because I don't care. Like Wayne Rooney, Rooney, right, left, up, in midfield. He'll play at centre back. He'll play in goal if he wants to, bro. He will do it because he was that good.
That's the guy, bro.
We're making Wayne Rooney cry on stream, bro. He nearly cried today.
Bro,
my man was depressed, bro. My man was depressed.
He was hurt.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
My man said he don't recognize the team. He don't recognize the team at all, bro. My man said I don't recognize them.
I'm tired. Because on Saturday, you know what's going to happen, bro. Because there's no anticipation. We know he's sacked. He's gone. It's just they don't want to pay him this compensation. But mind you, yeah, man said in the press conference, if they want me to go, I'll walk. Then walk. You can go. Then go.
You know what I like about the Rooney thing, yeah? Rooney didn't come from a oh, I'm an ex-player. He come from the fact of I'm a fan, bro. So he's feeling just how we're feeling, bro. That's why I enjoyed that whole thing, you know. Cause all this thing with Roy Keane and Neville and all them man just talk as ex-players, bro. Rooney actually came across on the point that, bro, I'm a fan, bro, and this team is shit.
I love the fact he's got a podcast though. Like he actually because management is not for him. It's pretty clear.
I said that after the Derby thing, bro. I'm like, Rooney, you need to give it up, bro. Give it up, bro.
Management is not his thing. But him being able to express himself about football, I want to see more of that. But it's peak, man. Because on Saturday we're not winning that game, innit? So just expect a draw, loss, or something. If we win, it's still a sacking for me. Because you got the international break, you do it now, and as I said, man, just you got to pump up the wheel, fam. Because Ollie's coming back, man. He's coming back.
I'm telling you, bro. Pump up the wheel for one more time, bro. Where is it? In the WWE, it's John Cena's retirement tour. Let this be Ollie's retirement tour, bro. For one last time, bro. Gracing all of these men with the wheel. Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. And then we can, when the interim period is over, you can do a happy interview this time where he doesn't have to shed tears of sadness.
Trust.
And we can part ways.
Trust. We'll do it in the right way.
When we gonna get moments like this, bro? When we gonna get moments like this again, bro?
What, Van
Persie? When we gonna get these moments, bro? When we gonna get these things, bro?
If we go to the championship and then from that point 3 years on, because you know what's mad, yeah? The only thing that's been transparent from this whole Ineos group and the people that work under the thing, was this Project 150 thing, where they said that
bullshit them on, bro.
From the moment that you're sitting here and you're saying in 3 years' time we should be winning the Premier League, this manager is not taking us there. It's pretty clear. At this point, he's not doing it.
Bro, I don't even think he sees the vision, bro. He don't even see the vision where he's going, bro. That brother is blind.
So we're not winning it in 2028, yeah. If this change don't happen literally after Saturday's game, he has.
You know what I think, yeah? Let's be honest, yeah. I think if my man was just not so stubborn, bro, he probably gets shit to work, you know. But he's just so stubborn and fixated on I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I don't care, bro. Bro, sometimes you have to adapt, bro.
I get it though, man, because it's a hard thing to say to people, innit? When you've been successful at something, yeah, because he's been successful, yeah, and I get it. I know it's a different league. I know, I hear it, but when you're in that position and you've been successful, yeah, you can't have nobody should be able to tell me that I can't be successful doing a thing that I've already been successful at. I hear where he's coming from. That's where the stubbornness is coming from. He's a human being at the end of the day, yeah. But you're right, bro. If it's not working, you have to adapt.
Switch it up, bro. Switch it up, bro. Switch it up.
Hey, it's a techie one, man. Manchester United. I guess we'll find out, innit? We'll find out what happens in a week's time. Sunderland, Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff. It's gonna be a movie. I can't lie, man. It's gonna be a movie. Everybody.
Hey, why are you rubbing your hands like Birdman talking about it's gonna be a movie?
This bird does some funny
It's gonna be a movie, bro. We gotta set the scene because there's nothing good that we're watching when it comes to Manchester United. So we got.
I'm enjoying my weekend, bro. I'm not watching that game. I'm not even gonna find a stream. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend.
Listen, you're not firing up Peacock.
Nah. I'm gonna go enjoy my weekend. When the game is done, I'll check the result. Oh, did we win? Did we lose? Nah, okay, cool. Is he sacked? Is he got that's it? Cause I don't want to see him. They reset
my man
the
said,
counter.
I want to see.
They reset the
I want to see
counter.
him sacked, bro.
Back-to-back wins. Let's be real. What are we doing? You can't win 2 games in a row.
That's like my man who said, "Oh, I'm going to cut my hair and we get 5 wins." Brother, you.
Bro.
That brother's going to have hair as big as Old Trafford, bro. He's never cutting it, bro.
That guy was shaking his that guy.
You see that brother? You see that brother who was shaking his head here? Brother, I can't lie to you, bro. I'd be outside his house, bro. I'd be outside his house waiting for him, bro. That's assault, bro. That's assault. That's assault, bro.
When I saw that, I was crying because I was like, because yeah, man are gonna be angry that he's doing this. That's the thing. Yeah. Either way, because it's like he's becoming famous off of doing this, yeah. In taking the piss at United's downfall, yeah. So one of them angry man were gonna do that, fam. I was crying because it was funny to me. Cause bro, you can't be out. Like if you're gonna be doing this, yeah, be prepared. People are gonna smoke you for this, bro.
Man grabbed his head.
Nah, you man laughing, bro. I'd be outside this house, bro, waiting for him, bro.
No, because realist, bro. Like, nah, bro. It's because like I just seen it pop up on my timeline last week, and I was crying because I was like, real talk. If you're gonna do this type of stuff, yeah, and trying to go viral off of it, yeah, United fans, yeah, like it's a cesspit. So certain man, and mind you, he went to a game as well. So it's like you're baiting yourself, even, bro. Like man are gonna come to you, and he just grabbed his hair, fam. Hey,
Bro,
I saw that.
He was in a pack of wolves as well, bro. Like,
Oh man,
ain't no way, fam. And he, you know, them ones there, yeah, where you're shocked, but you still got the smile on your face, bro. But inside, you're feeling it. You're feeling it.
It's because he can't do nothing. You know, like you're viral, and then like there's cameras there. Man have got camera phones out, so it's like if you're not gonna fight, my man, you're gonna have to stand there and smile, bro. Because what you gonna do? You're gonna cry, bro. Like you can't, bro. Like you're getting bullied on camera, bro. Like
at that point, yeah, go to the local barbershop, cut their hair, come back and smoke man in his face, bro.
Nah, you weren't doing that, bro. He's getting more famous, bro. They're gonna be, bro. We're gonna see him have a podcast soon. Like it's you know how it is, bro. He's gonna get himself a hair deal, something, fam. Like something's coming, bro. Like that's how.
It's like, have you seen what's it called, the auntie in the bus auntie?
Yeah.
Hey,
The Burberry thing.
She's going clear.
Yeah, she's gonna clear, fam. Like he's gonna go clear, bro. But like the drunks were not having it that day, bro. You can't come outside for OT, bro. You can't.
The man saying this is your fault, bro. Fans like you. Fans like you.
I can't lie, blaming him is mad, you know. Blaming him is mad, though.
Hey. Lord, fam. You see, this is the state of Manchester United. But ladies and gentlemen, man, we're gonna run up this thing, bro. Cause we got a Premier League game going on right now. Was it Everton, West Ham?
Bon Everton, bro. Bon Everton, bro.
I need some FPL returns in it. You know what I mean? I saw Michael Keane scored and one up at halftime. Are we moving it up?
West Ham can't catch a break, bro. Even with a new coach, they can't catch a break, bro.
Nuno Espirito Santo, man. Back in the job in quick time, bro. But
no.
Come on, man. Hey. As usual, we'll be back with United Tropics. First and foremost, make sure you're hitting that like, subscribing if you're new to CM22ET Realest TV over there. Follow us on all socials. And of course, our guest for today, man like Roland. Got a lot of things man. Down the line, man. Shout the thing.
Yeah, man. Pros Only Sports. Look, I ain't done no content since the NBA season finished in June. We back again next month. It's like less than a month away. There'll be some content, but there's some new stuff coming. I think you guys can see. If you go on all the socials, everything's been blacked out and stuff like that. I'm working on some stuff, so bear with me. Content's coming soon, but make sure you follow Pros Only Sports on all the socials and on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe.
Come on, man. We got a lot of things in the works, man. So it's going to be an exciting time in the back end of 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through, as always. Large ups to everybody in the comments. We've had Paxton, Ed. It's been good seeing you. It's been a while, actually. A very, very long time. Super Nick, Rich,
big up Ed,
Eagle-eyed Football. Shout out to the entire team over there. Tariq Talks.
Tariq,
like
Vibes.
CX, Vibes, Rush,
Linsky.
Man, everybody, Crab as well. So much people turning out and supporting. You know,
Bun Crab,
first few weeks back, man. Bun Crab. In the first few weeks since we've been back, I'm not gonna lie, man. You guys have showed out, so we appreciate you, man. And we'll be back next Monday. United Tropics. Speak on that Sunderland result and everything else that goes on, whether Ruben Amorim is or isn't.
I'm putting on something out now. If we don't win, I'm not gonna be here. I'm just saying. If we don't win, I'm not gonna be here.
Listen to me, yeah. Listen to me. You are the co-host, bro.
What if something comes up though? Something comes up.
No, unless It's something in your personal life you do not have the authority to talk about. I'm not going to be here. This is not
I just
the
did,
big
though.
three.
Just did.
This is not the big three show and Chino. You will get relegated. You will get sin bin.
This is some nasty work, you know.
Chino, bro.
Hey,
Funny
you
guy.
sign the contract. You sign the contract. You will be here every Monday at 7:30, 2:30 in Trinidad. I know the times. Hey, listen, man. Realest, you got anything to say though?
Can we win a game, please? Can we win a game, please?
It's not happening. Stop begging for it, bro. Just let him get sacked.
I guess that's a no, man, because it's not, like you said, it's not happening. To be honest, just let nature take its course, innit, bro? Just let nature take its course. We're moving on. I don't know about onwards and upwards, but we're definitely moving onwards. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, subscribe to both channels. We'll be back next week. United Tropics, thank you for being here as always. And until the next time, we'll see you lot. Sinner bit.